Alright guys, so in this video I'm going to tell you what is the Tamiya 2S challenge. So in short, it's something we're running at the Rossa events this year, across any of the events, and the results will be put together and the winners announced after the last event. So what are the rules? So this started as a little bit of fun between a couple of three of us, me and Big Beard RC, and we basically said Tamiya tub chassis, got to be on 2S, no more than £100 for the motor and ESC combined. We then decided that £100 could be for new or used stuff, but if you were buying used, you had to be able to prove that where it come from or what you paid for it. So I'll show you. This is my car, and this is the car that the boys are going to be running. So this one, TTO2, not an S, it's a standard one. So it's got a few upgrades on it. 2S, Castle Sidewinder ESC, Castle motor, Traxxas servo. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, so Caden and Logan's going to be running that. You should see how they get on. They should do quite well, but you won't be as fast as mine. But yeah, so that's a TTO2. This one is a TAO5. So you've got belt drive, mid motor mount, 50-50 split. Both off eBay. I'm running Castle Mamba Monster 2, and for my challenge motors, I bought that off eBay used for 70 quid, I think it was, £72. I bought that motor used off a lad from Rossa called Martin, that were £25. Combined gives me less than £100. That motor in their car I actually got off Martin as well, and got that one for £25 too. I got the pair for 50. That Castle Sidewinder ESC, I got that off my friend Marcus, that were £50. So yeah, that's Caden and Logan's motor and ESC within the specs. My car, that's just a chassis under tray, so you can see tub chassis, top deck I've made. So the rules around the tub chassis, we realised quickly that the tub chassis, there are some cars out there which have what's called a monocoque chassis, which is still plastic, but they tend to be, you can get them in two halves. That the TLs and stuff like that, they were like that sort of design. You know, the MO, the FFs, stuff like that, modular. So they're not listed as a tub on the Tamiya database, tamiyabase.com. That's where we went for the regs. So to simplify it, any Tamiya, as long as it hasn't got, whether it came with it standard or you fitted it after, a carbon fibre plate chassis with the top deck, stuff like that, like the TRFs, the TB Evos, and there's various other models within the range that have carbon chassis variants. So again, to simplify the rules, 2S, parallel, single parallel, LAIHV, whatever you want, as long as it's 2S. The motor and ESC we've touched on, £100, new or used, got to have proof. Tamiya tub chassis, like I said, anything that's Tamiya with a plastic chassis, we're allowing within the regs. The idea of it was to keep out the TRFs and the high-end touring cars, because they do have a big advantage over a lot of the tub chassis stuff, and this is one of the most popular Tamiya chassis out there, the TTO2. It's an average car, for a few upgrades on it, gets better. There are better variants of it, but it's not that, and that isn't a TRF either, if you know what I mean. So that is the Tamiya 2S challenge. So yeah, that's my car I'll be running. I run that at Elvington Only running once, got 75 mile an hour on 2S. The boys' car they've not run yet, so I just recently built that, so they'll be running that at Rossa for the first time. So yeah, good luck to all those involved. If you want to get involved at an event, obviously it'll be mentioned in the lead up to that. But yeah, any event you go to, get your runs in. They'll be put on the list, and at the end of the season, fastest Tamiya wins. Cheers for watching. Don't get too salty when I win. Thanks a lot. See you at Rossa.